Hello everybody, welcome to the Monster Train Morning Commute. My name is SlowWolf and I'm greeting you today on this Tuesday having had a very little sleep. Let's go ahead and see what our daily challenge is today. What the conditions are on the rails. Conditions that are threatening to derail us, make us worse. Send us packing before we even get to work. And you know what? Got some weird ones. Melting Remnant, Rector Flicker. We got Awoken with Restore. Not sure how I feel about that one. Front loaded, minus 3 energy per turn, gain 20 at the beginning of each battle, start with the Unbroken Horn. In short, you have 20 energy, spend it wisely. Acid Rain, all your stuff takes 2 damage, and you can't choose your path. We are just over 2 hours in. And you know what? That's a pretty decent win rate so far, I guess, for the first 100 people. About 20% win rate's it's a little over 20% win rate's fine. Considering the game has 9 levels of hell, you need to beat all 9 of them. I think we're in an okay daily. We can manage this. And again, you forget to check the stupid thing. So, okay. Doesn't matter. Seraph the Chaste. Get rid of your buffs. Fine. Is this Daedalus or Talus? Talus the Architect. The one that shoves people backwards. Okay. And then the next one down, Arcus, Darkness Incarnate. And if this stupid train wasn't on top of it, we'd be able to see it. We got added to our deck Glimmers, Sacred Wick, and 2 Entombed Explosives. With that in mind, if you play a unit, a random card in your hand is reduced to 0 until played or discarded. Interesting. Regen, restoring 1 per HP, makes Restore suddenly more interesting. But Flicker's Liquor. Flicker's Liquor is interesting here because that allows you to actually play multiple spells without using any of your energy. And that is a big deal. I'm going to go with it. I think that that's the big brain play here. No guarantees, but I hope it is. The other big brain play here is, do I go for Reform? And considering that there's Acid Rain, and people are going to be dying often, I think that Reforming is a great way to make certain units work. I think it's a great way to make certain units free. And this guy does get big. The other option is going for Harvest. In that, I mean, with Acid Rain, people are going to die a lot more often. Which makes Harvest pretty strong. I'm going to assume that that's the big brain play nowadays. I love the reanimating guys. But man, it is rough. When you look at your guys who are reanimating and going, wait a minute, that's not working like I planned. Is not knowing what I wanted to do. Here, toss you out here. It might kill a dude. And look, if you die, you die. You die with me, your benevolent train god, willing to let you make the sacrifice I'm not willing to make right now. You're on the wrong level, friend. Okay, so how do I deal with that? You toss out a drag. How do I deal with you? I toss out an Entombed Explosive. And see how I glimmer? Put out another Train Steward. That makes Restore free. For what it's worth, at least save us some HP. Now, we could get some Sacred Wicks out there. Dude, sure, man. We got 2 Entombed Explosives. Let's put them to work. Oh, you're just gonna die. Oh, that's a shame. Here, you just heal up. You heal up. You come back through my deck, okay? I'd like to see you a second time, please. Hey, look, he showed up. He's super toast. He's very super toast. I'm not sure if you noticed, the man is super toast. Okay, so he pretty much, although it took us a little bit of time to get through that, easy win. Perfect 18-10, really, as far as I'm concerned. Out of these, we don't have the ability to really make the draft kind of tick right now. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but we're missing a couple of reanimation abilities to make the draft kind of do its thing. That said, the draft is a powerful little creature, and I think it would be silly not to at least pick him up. Out of these, Sharpen is a particularly potent little spell, because it allows our Rector Flicker to just kind of sit there and tank things. I do like Sharpen in this case. If we can make it cheaper, I'll be very pleased about that. With that in mind, we don't get to go down that route. Never mind. Paraffin Enforcer and Lady Deformed, I think we skip out on both. We have no use for either one. Now, for our draft, obviously we give them damage, right? But do we have it? I was gonna say, do we have what it takes to make them large? And the answer was no. Not quite. I do think that multi-strike here is not a terrible way to do things, because it can learn, that can really pop off later, you know what I'm saying? But as it stands right now, So, what do I want to do here? The drags are literally, like, fine. I don't mind them dying in front of me. And I think at this point we call it a day. Let's go ahead and see what battle awaits me. I would very much like to have some unit recursion or something right now to make sure that Harvest does its job. But, like, hey, this'll do too. Let's assume that there's a dude that shows up here. We toss up both Glimmers. Now everybody dies. You're on the wrong floor, pal. Cool, Sharpen's free. That's pretty much exactly what I wanted. The other thing that I would have liked is, I mean, that's always very nice. Get out that nice old heal. Get that restore going. A brief repose. Like, it's now or never, right? Just layer up every other layer of the train with these things and hope that we draw more Entombed Explosives on the next turn. That's kind of all I got. The Burnout one kind of sucked here. But we still got the kill, which is, like, outstanding, really. Easy kills are easy when you've got spikes, I guess? Turns out, spikes, super secret hidden tech. Gotta love it when it happens. Purifying Cleanse is cute, but we're not doing it. Remnant Host is huge, actually. Especially if we can get him endless, that'd be solid. Restoration Detonation is a very powerful spell. So we'll pick it up. At this point, do we want to go for Spikes Boy? No. No, I don't think we do. I think we're actually quite happy skipping this one. It's not that I don't like the Thorned Hollow. I like the fact that he just gets spikes for rejuvenating, which, honestly, we can do at will. It makes him very powerful. Oh, that does make it very tempting, though, doesn't it? Just give him spikes. The problem is that even if he's got spikes, he needs to have someone behind him doing all the damage. And our Rector Flicker is kind of more of a tank with the +5 there. It's stacking up on tanks, and I don't necessarily see things going my way there. The Shattered Shell I could see being a little bit more helpful, though. Like, we put down a Shattered Shell, it's relatively tanky, it'll survive 5 turns before it dies, we can easily upgrade it to change that, and more importantly, it can sit behind the Rector Flicker with Quick, get a bunch of quick easy kills, the Rector Flicker gets a bunch of HP, and Bob's your uncle. Now, there's a lot of ifs, ands, or buts going on with that one. I think I'm going to skip. If there's that many ifs, ands, or buts, I'm going to pass. Now, you give me Animus of Will. You give me Animus of Will, and I say, okay. Now that's interesting. That's interesting for a variety of reasons. Let's see what we can do for upgrades here. 20 magic power and consume? Nah. Permafrost? Nah. Upgrade a spell to cost 1 less? Sharpen could cost 1 less. I'd be happy about that. Reroll. That hurts. What else could cost 1 less? I mean, Sharpen could be free. I think that Restoration Detonation being free right now is a pretty great way to do things, and then like making a Glimmer just do 22 damage across the board is okay. Having a Restore, just restore 22 health is fine as well. That way we see it less often, but yeah, we're going to put it on the Glimmer, because that has far more potential for actual damage. Now, let's see what the Concealed Caverns have for us. Oh, buddy. Oh, Buddy! Spike... Are you kidding? I want to remove every other creature in my deck. Just get me a way to get that thing and have it be endless, and we will kill the entire world. For right now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this out there. I'm going to put this out there. I'm going to put this out there, which will die. I'm just going to have to be okay with this one healer making it through. Let's put you out there. Oh, we're dealing 40 damage, ladies and gentlemen. Everything's free in this world. Do you have some damage on you? You do. Boink. You probably could have done better with the drag. No, it actually would have been about the same. Alright, so Sacred Wicks. We have 5 available already. We got the Spike Driver Colony and the Entombed Explosive. Actually sign me up, though. Everybody down here is just straight up dying, and I'm okay with this. We've already got a lot of Spike Drivers going out doing their thing. I like that. We just need our Harvest Friend to be huge. That's it! That's all we need. Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news here, but it seems as if the 2 enemies we have here are surviving. Oh, you're very dead. Well, I'm glad to hear that one. You don't mind if I just do this, toss this on there, and then... Man, just for good measure, I'm going to kill those guys anyway. So, yeah, okay. Talos died on the bottom floor. We didn't take any core damage. It's been pretty much picture perfect this whole time. Now we just need some creature upgrades. Really? Awoken Rail Spike. Ooh. Interesting. Against my better judgment. Against my way better judgment. Do I want to go for more space on each floor? I mean, if we're going to have the Animus of Will backing up or whatever going on, yeah, probably more space is going to be helpful here, so I'm going to go for it. We'll have to see what happens. Now, at this point, we've already got enough to get the improved Spike Drivers, which is great. If they die, I'm kind of like, okay, sure, you do you, dude. So which way do we go down? Alright, that's not a big sad enemy. That allows me to remove a couple more Train Stewards from my deck. They don't die fast enough for me to be happy, you see. We only need one Awoken Rail Spike to rule them all, really. I'm not sure if anybody noticed. We're fine on that front. Second Sharpen wouldn't really help all that much. Remnant Hosts are really good for us because we put them out. It's a lot of Harvest triggers. They do a bunch of damage. And that draft is a 60 damage missile. I think we're going to go for the 60 damage missile. Now, let's see what we get here. Burnout, absolutely not. We're going for full Harvest at this point, my friend. It's Harvest Moon. Population, the entirety of the Angel Race. At the start of the battle, enemy units appear on each floor. Yeah, try me, dude. If you have 2 or less HP, this does not frighten me. Would you look at that? They have 1 HP. They do not frighten me. So out comes the Rector Flicker. Sharpen him. I will put up the Animus of Will behind him. This guy in front. And I will sadly do nothing. You're up here, huh? I find that exceptionally rude. Okay, we can keep her alive a little bit longer. Not that it matters all that much. Now, the Awoken Rail Spike. We can't use it yet. So I'm not going to. But we're getting dang close. I think we kind of need to do it this way. We're going to do this just so that way you can take a little bit more damage. And we'll deal with the other guy in next turn. Okay. Cool. 60 damage missile does its job. If you sit up here and stuff a real spike colony behind you, you're fine. Yeah, I'm honestly okay with how this is going right now. Everybody's dying there? Fantastic. Just leave it be then. A brief respite, you say. Please wipe that poor and insignificant man out of the way. What does the Consume Wicks grab for us? A bigger draft that has Burnout 2 now, so it'll last a full turn. Neat. You guys, who'll last a turn, max. And then a Remnant Host. I could put the Remnant Host out right now. It'd become 2 drafts. And that's not a bad way to do things. So I will. It's just a little bit extra. Now, we've already got this guy dead to rights. But we might as well have a little fun with it, right? I heard you like it when I play lots of spells all at once. Well, 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 there's the big kahuna. Oh my gosh. I gotta love it. Okay, so I'm very happy with my choices right now. It's not a good plan, but Memories of the Melted is actually a big get. It's a big get for us. I'm quite pleased with it. We already have sort of a better version of Pyre Shards. I'm very happy to skip it. Sharpen Blades is quite good, so I'm happy with where we're at right now. Let's see what we got for artifacts. Sting spells get plus 10 magic power and piercing. This hurts because I really like Sting spells and we have 0 build for it. Friendly units getting an additional plus 3 means that our spike colonies live an extra turn longer. Yay! It's okay. Gain 5 energy unit when a tomb 5 energy when a tomb unit dies. That's a big get. That's a very big get. So let's go ahead and see what we can purge now at this point. A train steward. Goodbye, sir. We could purge another card, actually. Do we want to? I think not. I think not. I think that based off of where we could be going in the next area, it may be best not to. Now, this fight blows under any and all circumstances. If you're dealing with Stealth Lady, you're having a bad time. That's just how that equation works. Okay, Animus of Will, you currently kind of just suck. Like, we haven't got any good upgrades for you. That's on us. But we're just going to put you on a different floor at this point and rely on our, units being good. Uh-oh. You're taking 24 instead, huh? What happens if I lay it on a little bit? No? Okay, cool. Well, in that case, then, you don't mind if I just completely fail to get the collector, huh? That sucked. Okay, we need to start thinking about ways to deal with this stuff up top. Problem solved. Probably should have done that down here. So that's an attack. We need 2 attacks. 2 attacks. Okay, we really want to put you down here. We want to give you the 60 damage. You're going to live. There's nothing we can do about that. Instead, sure, give me 6 more energy. It's fine if I do it now. Okay, our boy's large. Let's get 2 more units. It's 2 more Spike Driver colonies. We do need to kind of summon them all up here if we're going to have any chance in heck of doing enough damage to kill them, and we're not even going to get close. Well, we're going to take some damage on our Pyre. That sucked. Do we do this now? There's no cards left in our deck. I don't think we can. This is gonna hurt. Because she's just gonna kill us in 10 hits. She's got 8 stealth. Like, it's not even hard for her. Oh, this is gonna suck. I think we might have lost. Off of that alone. We'll have to see. But she only has to do a little bit of damage to kill us. Awoken Rail Spike. Anything, please. Literally nothing useful. Well, that's the game. Like, we literally don't have any answer to that. So that really sucked. We got pooped on there. That blue chunks. We didn't even win. The one time it was okay to go reform. Really? I'm actually a little bit mad, if I'm being honest. It makes sense. Here, let's try that again. Let's try that again, going the other route. Because, like, I thought Harvest was the way to go. But we didn't draw nearly enough, like, recursion is the problem. And yeah, going for Flicker's Liquor, that absolutely worked. So, we're going to try to go for the Reform Friend. And see what happens this time. And remember, Animus of Will, really bad this time. Like, just did not end up going off at all. Spikes 3, you say, huh? Okay, so we put out this guy. We put out this boy. We put out that boy. And then we put this boy out up here. And then we go ahead and just heal this guy for free. Go for it, boys. Oh, look, I brought them both back. Hey, look, I'm not sure if you've heard of this trick before. But there's a really neat trick that all your friends are going to hate you for doing. Which involves you just straight up dying. Brief respite. Just bring it back. Yeah, he's got burnout 1. Is fine. Be healed. Look, I need a little help. Cool, he came back. Cool, they're dead. See, this already looks a lot better. Like, a lot better. It's not nearly as tactical, but it's working. We get the draft, right? This just makes sense now. Do we need sharpen and all that other good junk? No, we skip now. It's such an easier build. Why did I not do this? I went against my heart. We don't need any of those. At least I don't think you need any of those. Damage, give to the draft without issue, re-roll, toss on some multi-strike, and call me in the morning. Is there anybody that wants a little bit of extra damage? A little bit of extra attack? A little bit of this, a little bit of that? No? Okay, remove one of those guys and call us in the morning. Hello. A unit draft, you say. I'll take you up on your offer, good sirs. Sirs and madam of the jury, I would like to go ahead and recommend to you a powerful spell called Go Heck Yourself. Look, we got him back. And he's bigger than before. Look, just toss this guy up there. Brief respite. He's gonna die, and that's okay. It's a shame you aren't. We brought him back. So here's what we're gonna do. We toss this guy out there. Suddenly he's taking 89 damage. Because it's the wrong one. Look, you don't do what I just did, okay? You do the smart move instead. And put out the draft that was going to kill this guy in one go. Like, big duh. So that's a big sad. I misclicked. I'm going to go ahead and blame that on the fact that I've got a brain that is very tired right now. We need none of these. Sting would have been cute, actually. No lie. Sting? Would have been cute. Thorn Hollow we could probably make work at this point. Since we don't have a tank situation going on. However, it's still a contentious issue at best. So we skip, I think. We don't need it for what we're doing today. Let's go this way. We laugh at both those options now. Concealed Caverns. You take the Spike Driver Colony, because of course you take the Spike Driver Colony. It's just a shame you don't really get the chance to creature upgrade them before they go all over the place. Permafrost on anything? Nah. Actually, yeah. And then reduce the cost of none. Look, at this point we leave. Talos the Architect. You will die in shame, like last time. I promise you this. This run is worse off in terms of points. But if this loses to Stealth Lady, I will be flippin' impressed. So, we're going to set it up like so. I mean, like, dude, we might as well do it like this. Cool, we got the draft back. What a time. Cool. That said, you can still do this, and that's fine by me. If you could just come out there and do your thing and die, if you could do that, and if you could do this, that'd be excellent. I just don't want you in my deck anymore, really. We got a Spike Driver Colony back in our hand. What a time. I don't need to do that yet. You got a draft back. And that's not all. You got a Spike Driver Colony and an Entombed Explosive as well. Enjoy that one, folks. Here, and might as well get rid of all your armor while we're at it. You just get this nonsense out of my deck. I don't want it in my deck no more. There's too many creatures that do too little bang. Okay. At this point we got a lot of spice happening. It's almost all a little bit too much for me. But you might notice the stupid amount of damage we're doing currently, and that's thrilling. That's absolutely thrilling. Oh, the draft's going first. Well, that's an issue. Here. Put out the Remnant Host. Then put out one of those. And then put out one of these and one of these and call me in the morning, I guess. Like, we got him. First floor. Nice and easy. Peasy, even. Now, do I want any of these? I still think the Woken's Rail Spike is hilarious. So, yes, of course we want it. Do I want any of these? No. And do I want any of these? Yes. But which one, you might be asking? A great question. I still think that width is a great way to go. It allows us to play a lot of creatures on the first floor very quickly, very often, and yeah, it allows us to work really hard at that. Yes, I would like more Spike Drivers, please. They now do 42 damage baseline. That is a stellar amount of HP. Now, this time we went down the right side. We go ahead and pick up our things, remove the last two of the last Train Stewards that there are. And then we double up on the obvious double up pick, which is the draft. We go over this way. We go for the Rector Flicker that increases the amount of damage that we deal with the Rector Flicker and the amount of damage the regenerated folks do. There's enemies on every floor, you say? Again, they have 1 HP. I care very little. Now, I do believe that they signed themselves up on the middle floor. Yeah. Okay, look, you come out here, I'm pleased. We come out here, though. And we're extremely pleased. This will be nasty. Cool, problem solved. With style, I might add. Might as well do it like this. I'm honestly unsure if this is actually the correct way to do it or not, but it is certainly a more fun way. Get this out of my deck. You know what? Don't get those out of my deck anymore. It's causing issues. You don't have sweep or anything. No, but they're all dying anyway, and that's fine. Okay. A brief repose. Okay, so you got Burnout 3. Out you come immediately. You got Burnout 1. Doesn't matter if you come out now or later, it's going to be fine. If you could come out now, that'd be fine as well. Just double heal it up wait on these two jokers. If anything, I'm going to go ahead and cast them so that way they're out of my hand. But they're not going to die anytime soon, so... And we got 2 Spike Driver colonies. Alright, it is the time. Hit the button. That wasn't nearly as impressive as I hoped it would be, honestly. Okay, and this time I got another Spike Driver colony that's quite a bit larger, and also this guy. Alright, cool. So, I believe you're dead, sir. Like, extremely dead, sir? Okay, we tried again. This is going a lot better. Memories of the Melted is totally good. These are totally not. Okay, left side. Hey, look at us. So why do we want to go down the left side? 5 energy when a 2-unit dice is great, and then friendly units getting an additional +3 means that our little Spike Driver colonies will last a little bit longer, which is actually probably a good thing. Let's see if that works out against Stealth Lady, and yeah. I hate Stealth Lady, if you hadn't noticed. She's kind of the worst. Now, you don't actually need to be on the same floor as everything else that's going on. You could be on a completely different floor and still make magic happen. I'm tempted. It's not the right time yet. Oh, hell. Was this intelligent? Probably not. Was this fun? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. I don't know why you'd think otherwise. We have so many tombs that keep popping up, it almost doesn't matter. So you're dead. You get to come out then. Everybody down here is dead. Excellent news. Do you mind if you get a heal? No? Very good. End of the turn. Cool. My entire bottom floor just exploded. But, like... We're back up to 23 energy, so I don't really care. And we get another one of these. Hey, boss. Cool. Well, we dealt some damage. And in all honesty, it's just a lot to chew through. You're not killing even this first draft, dude. I might as well just put these guys out here to do something with my life. Keep healing there, though. You're not dead yet. Could that be changed? Yes. Perchance it could. So, like, weird situation here. You need to go next, so that you can eat up as many stealths as you possibly can. You are getting hit at least once or twice, though, which is kind of adorable. And we might as well put as many of these onto the folks up here, so that way they don't instantly die yet either. Oh, wait, you're just going to burn out. Never mind. And those are not the guys I wanted to see. Did we just die again? To the same jerk? I think we just died again to the same jerk. We did! Look! This daily's anathema to me. I cannot do this one. I tried it both ways. I can even see the answers and I didn't pay enough attention to them. I just went, oh, you went down the other route. Oh, this will be a piece of cake. It was not. So what did you end up doing? So you ended up getting 4 of the same draft, 2 Entombed Explosions. You ended up getting the Lady of the Reformed with spikes. Okay, sure. That probably helped a lot, actually. Formless Childhood Endless. Wish I had gotten that. Just a much thinner deck. Just a much thinner deck. Glad to see I went for a very similar build overall. I just could not get past The, sneaky lady. And you killed her. Killed her on the second turn without an issue. The first time I did it, because I couldn't get the recursion I needed. The second time I did it, I didn't get the recursion that I needed on the right creatures. I have to wonder, how hard did you purge cards from your deck at the beginning to get to this point? Because, like, I did the exact same draft build and did not have the money to purge more than that, really. Permafrost of the Sacred Wicks was a good plan. Did we not do that too? There's a lot of questions I have with this one. Needless to say, I'm bad at the game, and I'm very sorry. If you folks can manage to beat me today, please do. 13,565 is not a score to be proud of for me, but I hope that you still enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to let me know. Subscribe, hit the like button, that kind of stuff. And I will see you folks on tomorrow's morning commute. Hopefully goes a bit better, because today's was, poor.